Hi guys, this is Shang-Chi. How are you guys doing? Today I would like to talk about one of my favorite RPGs of all time, which is Secret of Mana from the Mana series, which was made by Squaresoft. As we know of today, they are called Square Enix, and that is a long story why they changed their name to Square Enix. And I just wanted to say that the Mana series, 30 years ago, I played Secret of Mana ever since I was a kid, and it is a magical experience. Thanks to the Mana collection, I was able to play it again 30 years later. Hard to believe that it released 30 years ago and it released in America in October 1993, and it released in Japan August 6, 1993. And I just have to say that the game is amazing. The game has amazing graphics, it has an amazing background, story, amazing characters. It's bright, it's colorful, the graphics were ahead of its time, and it has a fantastic combat system. Instead of being your traditional turn-based, it was a action RPG to where you could power up your attacks, but you had to level them up first. It had a interesting magic system where you can level up your magic. And Secret of Mana has some of the best music I've heard to this day. And I believe the composer name is, excuse me if I pronounce his name incorrectly, his name is Hiroki Kikuta, Mr. Kikuta-san. He is a blessing in the game industry when it comes to music. Secret of Mana is a 10 out of 10, even 30 years later, since 1993. He is a gift from God. I don't care what the haters say. I don't care what anyone else has to say. He is a legend in my eyes. And thanks to the Mana Collection, I got to play Trials of Mana for the first time as well. And in my opinion, the difficulty, the Super Nintendo version, not the remake, is a bit tougher than Secret of Mana, in my opinion. And Trials of Mana is also an amazing game. It has a fantastic backstory, has a fantastic soundtrack. It's always a blessing when a legendary composer rep, um, take on the next project, which was Trials of Mana. And going back to Secret of Mana, it is a phenomenal gem. I was not expecting the characters to have a decent backstory, not the greatest backstory, but have a very strong backstory. Randy, Prim, Papoy, I don't know if I said his name right, Papoy, with the really long green hair. And I really love the 90s characters. There's just something about 90s anime characters. They're very strong, they know who they are as a character, like Prim, for an example. I don't want to spoil the story for those who haven't played it yet, but I like how there's a character you meet throughout the game, an NPC, and she kind of, not, I wouldn't say snap at her, but she kind of like, well, I don't want to spoil it. You'll know it. You'll see it. You'll know it when you see it. But the characters are just how strong personalities, and I like the fact that Randy can speak because once upon a time back in the day, there were a lot of silent protagonists in the classic JRPGs, and Randy speaks. I forgot he speaks. It's been literally 20 something years since I last played Secret of Mana. I got to finish Secret of Mana 30 years later, I finally completed Secret of Mana for the first time. It was an incredible experience. It was a pleasure just reaching high levels, money grinding. It was fun just maxing my magic out, maxing my weapon levels out. I was having the time of my life. That music never got old, and I have to say the final battle was very tricky. I had no idea what to do. I was just listening to what my characters were telling Randy, like, let's use our magic to power up the mana sword. And I was like, okay, so let me power up the sword. And I don't want to spoil everything, but I'll just leave it at there. If you haven't bought the Mana Collection yet, please buy it. It's really cheap. Um, get it while you can because one day it will become a relic. It will cost a lot. But going back to Secret of Mana, the ending shocked me. The ending was really sad. Well, you know what? That's not true. The ending was like I had multiple feelings. I was sad, I was happy, but I was really shocked what happened in the ending, and I'm not going to spoil it because I'm so used to playing Final Fantasy games and there's like a really peaceful ending. And yeah, so Secret of Mana, it is a fantastic experience. I love the fact at the very beginning when you see the first few enemies, which are rabbits. I think that's it, how you pronounce them, the little yellow bunnies with the teeth hanging out of their mouth. Um, it was really cool just grinding experience, getting level ups, and going to Randy's village at the beginning of the game and going to the hotel. It was really cheap. I forgot how much it was, but it's really cheap. Just going back to the hotel, save and rest and repeat, go back to the forest, get some experience, get some level ups. Secret of Mana is a gem. It holds up well to this day. I was going to get the remake, but I kind of held back getting it. I will get it one day and I will play it. I was just disappointed that the environments do not look as good as the Super Nintendo version. And I never thought I would catch myself saying that. Getting a remake is incredible. The characters look perfect in the remake, but man, those environments were a total letdown. Just watching a little bit of it on YouTube, the water looks kind of dark looking. The grass is like a medium brown or a dark brown. I mean, like not cutting the grass with Randy's sword, the mana sword, but just leaving the grass as it is. Because in the SNES version, when you cut the grass, it turns into like a dark brown. But in the remake, when you don't cut the grass, it's already like a medium brown. And like the bright colors are gone. It's just it looks I'm just speaking for myself. This is my opinion. Please do not eat me up in the comment section. It just looked pretty lifeless. I'm just keeping it real. But the characters look perfect. The characters look like perfection. And I'm really surprised that the young lady Prim, I'm surprised she wasn't censored because, you know, a lot of games today, there are a lot of characters that are being censored. And you know, and Trials of Mana, I actually have the original and I have the remake. And correct me if I'm wrong, but this is my opinion. Trials of Mana remake look way better graphically. The environments look a lot more brighter than Secret of Mana remake. But Secret of Mana, the original SNES, I give it a 10 out of 10. They were ahead of their time. Everything was top tier. Everything, even to this day, the SNES version of Secret of Mana just looks so beautiful to look at. It even looks better than some PS2 games. Some PS2 games were going for the realistic look and it didn't age well. But anyway, you guys, that's the end of the video. My name is Shang-Chi. Don't be don't forget to subscribe, press the like button, be good to each other, have a good day, bye.